Antonio Banderas, a professional biography. Antonio Banderas is one of the most internationally recognized actors to come out of Spain, known for his charismatic screen presence, emotional depth, and remarkable versatility. Over a career that spans more than 4 decades, Banderas has successfully transitioned from Spanish art house cinema to major Hollywood productions, becoming a global star and a cultural bridge between European and American film industries. Early life and background. Antonio Banderas was born José Antonio Domínguez Bandera on August 10, 1960 in Málaga, a coastal city in southern Spain in the region of Andalusia. His father was a police officer in the Spanish Civil Guard, and his mother was a schoolteacher. Coming from a modest, working-class family, Banderas grew up with strong traditional values, discipline, and a deep connection to Spanish culture. As a child, Antonio dreamed of becoming a professional soccer player. He was passionate about sports and even trained seriously for it. However, his athletic ambitions were cut short when he suffered a serious foot injury at the age of 14. This unfortunate event changed the direction of his life completely. Unable to pursue sports, he began to explore other interests, particularly theater and acting. He became fascinated by performance after watching plays and films and soon joined a local theater group in Málaga. His natural talent, expressive face, and strong stage presence quickly became noticeable. At the age of 19, he moved to Madrid to study acting and pursue a professional career in theater. Theatrical beginnings and breakthrough in Spain. In Madrid, Banderas joined the National Theatre of Spain, where he gained formal training and experience as a stage actor. During this period, he was noticed by influential Spanish film director Pedro Almodóvar, a meeting that would become one of the most important turning points in his career. Banderas made his film debut in Labyrinth of Passion, 1982. This marked the beginning of a long and successful collaboration between the two. He went on to appear in several of Almodóvar's films, including Matador, 1986, Law of Desire, 1987, Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown, 1988, and Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down, 1990. These films established Banderas as one of Spain's most exciting young actors. He was known for playing intense, emotional, and often complex characters. His performances were bold, fearless, and sometimes controversial, which matched the provocative style of Almodóvar's cinema. By the late 1980s, Antonio Banderas had become a major star in Spanish film. Hollywood career and international stardom. In the early 1990s, Banderas made a daring decision. He moved to Hollywood despite speaking very little English at the time. This was a major risk, but one that would pay off enormously. He reportedly learned his English lines phonetically at first, memorizing sounds rather than meaning. His first major English language role was in The Mambo Kings, 1992, followed by Philadelphia, 1993, where he starred alongside Tom Hanks. In Philadelphia, Banderas played the partner of a man dying of AIDS, and his performance was praised for its emotional sensitivity. From there, his Hollywood career exploded. He starred in Interview with the Vampire, 1994, alongside Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, Desperado, 1995, and Evita, 1996, where he acted opposite Madonna. These films made him a household name worldwide. One of his most iconic roles came in The Mask of Zorro, 1998, where he played the legendary swordsman Zorro. The role perfectly suited his charm, physicality, and charisma. The film was a huge commercial success and turned Banderas into a true action hero. He later reprised the role in The Legend of Zorro, 2005. Versatility and voice acting. What makes Antonio Banderas particularly special is his ability to move effortlessly between different genres. He has starred in action films, romantic dramas, comedies, musicals, thrillers, and animated movies. One of his most beloved roles for younger audiences is the voice of Puss in Boots in the Shrek franchise. His playful Spanish accent, humor, and charm made the character incredibly popular. He later starred in the spin-off films Puss in Boots 2011 and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish 2022. Banderas has also worked in serious dramas such as The 13th Warrior 1999, Frida 2002, The Skin I Live In 2011, and Pain and Glory 2019. The latter, directed by Pedro Almodovar, is considered one of the finest performances of his career. In Pain and Glory, Banderas played a fictional film director struggling with aging, memory, and creativity, a role inspired by Almodovar himself. For this performance, Banderas won Best Actor at the Cannes Film Festival and received his first Academy Award nomination. Director, producer, and entrepreneur. In addition to acting, Banderas has also worked as director and producer. He made his directorial debut with Crazy in Alabama, 1999, starring his then-wife, Melanie Griffith. He later directed Summer Rain, 2006, and The Other Man, 2008. Beyond film, Banderas is also a successful businessman. He has invested in theater, fashion, restaurants, and perfume. He owns several fragrance brands that are extremely popular worldwide. He also opened a theater in his hometown of Málaga to support young artists and promote Spanish performing arts. Personal life. Banderas has been married twice. His first marriage was to Spanish actress Ana Leza. Later, he married American actress Melanie Griffith in 1996. They had a daughter together, Stella Banderas, who is also involved in the film and fashion industries. After nearly 20 years of marriage, Banderas and Griffith divorced in 2015. Despite his international success, Banderas has always maintained a strong connection to Spain. He frequently returns to Málaga and describes it as his emotional home. He is known for his deep love of Spanish culture, traditions, and especially Semana Santa, where he actively participates in religious processions. In 2017, Banderas suffered a heart attack, an event that deeply changed his outlook on life. He later said that this experience made him reevaluate his priorities and appreciate life more deeply. Since then, he has focused more on meaningful projects and personal well-being. Legacy and cultural impact. Antonio Banderas stands as one of the most influential and respected actors of his generation. With over 100 films, numerous awards, and a career that continues to evolve, he has proven that true success comes from passion, discipline, and the courage to take risks. His story is not just about fame, but about transformation, from local theater to global cinema, from Spanish films to Hollywood, from actor to director, and from celebrity to cultural icon. Antonio Banderas is without a doubt a legend of modern cinema.